day when they set out on a program of self-determination, to do as they pleased in the earth, independent of their sovereign, Jehovah. God's rest day still continues, according to the record at Hebrews 3:11, 13. 4. 1-11. Since God sanctified the day, setting it aside to his purpose, this day will see that purpose toward the earth fully accomplished in righteousness. Compare Iso text to a acute miritra longo. Sanctuary 860 appropriated the price after having vowed it to the sanctuary. Or they may refer to a case in which a man retained the use of the field and fulfilled his vow for a while by paying as a yearly rent a due proportion of the redemption money, but then later parted with his interest to another for the sake of acquiring some ready money. Such a field was considered devoted, because he treated that which was sanctified to the sanctuary as his own, disrespecting its sanctity by making merchandise of it. The principle may have been similar to the law at Deuteronomy 22:9. You must not sow your vineyard with two sorts of seed, for fear that the full produce of the seed that you might sow and the product of the vineyard may be forfeited to the sanctuary. Such forfeit would result from the violation of the law stated earlier at Leviticus 19:19. The distinction between things sanctified and things devoted was that the devoted thing could not be redeemed. See Batten. Houses were handled in the same manner. Law 27:14-15. However, if a man sanctified a field that he had bought from someone else as hereditary possession, the field returned at Jubilee to the original owner. Law 27:22-24. In marriage. The Apostle Paul tells the married Christian, the unbelieving husband is sanctified in relation to his wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified in relation to the brother. Otherwise, your children would really be unclean, but now they are holy. Through Jehovah's regard for the Christian, his or her marriage relationship with his unbelieving mate is not considered to be defiling. The cleanness of the sanctified one does not sanctify the mate as one of God's holy ones, but the relationship is clean, honorable. The unbelieving mate has a fine opportunity to receive benefits from observing the Christian course of the believer and may himself be saved. 1 Cor 7:14-17. Because of the merit of the believer, the young children of the union are considered holy, under divine care and protection. Not unclean as the children who do not have even one believing parent. See holiness, holiness blessed by Jehovah. Sanctuary. A place set apart for the worship of God or of gods, a holy place. A divine habitation. 1 Ch 22:19. Issa 16:12. Es 28:18. Am 7:9-13. A sanctuary need not necessarily be a special building, for the one at Shechem referred to at Joshua 24:25. The 26th of May simply have been the site where Abraham had centuries earlier erected an altar. GE 12:6-7. However, frequently the expression sanctuary designates either the tabernacle X 25:8-9 or the temple at Jerusalem. 1 Ch 28:10. 2 Ch 36:17. Es 24:21. As applied to the tabernacle, sanctuary could mean the entire tent and its courtyard X 25:8-9. La 21:12-23. The furniture and utensils of the sanctuary New 10:21. Compare New 3:30-31, or it could refer to the most holy La 16:17-20-33. As a holy place, God's sanctuary was to be kept undefiled. New 19:20. As 5:11. The Israelites should, therefore, stand in awe of that special place where God dwelt representatively. The 19:30-26. 2. When they were removed from the promised land into exile, they no longer had a material sanctuary. But Jehovah promised that he himself would, as it were, become a sanctuary for them. As 11:16. The Greek term narmiddle.os is used in a broad sense to stand for the entire temple complex Jo 2:20 or for the central edifice, with its holy and most holy compartments separated by the curtain. Mount 27:51. When Zechariah, for instance, went into the sanctuary to offer incense, he entered the holy, for it was there that the altar of incense was located. Lu 1. 9-11. God's dwelling place in the heavens is a sanctuary, or a holy place. It is in this heavenly sanctuary that the Apostle John, in vision, saw the Ark of the Covenant after the blowing of the seventh trumpet. Re 11. 15, 19. Thereafter he observed angels o textoi acute miritra longo. Sandal 861. The throwing down of the established place of his sanctuary. Die 8. 11. And the profaning of the sanctuary. Die 11. 31 appears to point to events in connection with those serving as under priests in God's great spiritual temple. The members of the Christian congregation, Christ's body, constitute a temple, or sanctuary, that God inhabits by Spirit. 1 Co 3. 17. F2. 21, 22. 1 Pe 2.